Hello, everybody, wherever you may be. My name's Larry. My call sign's Kilo 7 Hotel November. Welcome back to my shack. This is Ham Radio Live, show 60. This is a fun one. I hope you enjoy it. Got up early to do it, actually. It is currently Grayline. Now, Grayline is something to teach new hams about because it's a very special time. It really is. It's the time of day when the most amazing calls can happen. Now, old timers will tell you sunrise, pre-sunrise, southeast, post-sunrise, southwest. Same thing if you go backwards. So if it's sunset, post-sunset, right? So just before sunset hits, you're going to work really well heading back to the southeast again, or to the south, or along the gray line. So wherever it is getting to be sunset, the signals travel farther. Works the same way at sunrise. That's gray line. It's a neat phenomenon. Now, I'm not sure how many calls or if we'll make any calls this morning, but it doesn't hurt to try, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put the clock back on the screen to show you what time it is here in the Pacific time zone, because it helps you understand what's happening, when it's happening, and how things change. So there's your clock, 6:57 in the morning. Let me show you what it currently looks outside, just to give you a nice view. This is what it looks like right now outside my home. So you can see barely a little bit of sunrise starting to show, a little sunlight. And there you see the planet Venus about, from dead center right about 2 o'clock. Okay, so that's what it looks like right now. So it's just before gray line. And gray line itself, let me give you this next picture. Here is the current gray line map. Then this can be found all over the internet. You can use it. You don't need to buy a gray line tool or anything. It's always free. Just look for gray line and it'll pop up. As you can tell, I'm in the northwestern part of the United States. So the sun is just approaching that area right now. We're getting more light in the sky. So to the rig, let's see what we can come up with. And very close view there. Here's a farther out view. I'd like to try and see if I can keep this as simple as possible. But right now with Dad's radio hooked up above the monitors that we normally use to show you the rig itself, is kind of difficult to do that because I had to pull the monitors down so his radio would fit. It's one of those things. So when you work together, you get stuff done. So we'll try and come in there a little bit. That's better. Let's turn it on and see how things go. Again, this is Grayline. Today is the 23rd of October, 2020. It's one day before CQ Worldwide, the biggest worldwide contest of the year. The best time. Is this frequency available? This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Now we're just below one signal. You can see it right here, and we're right there above one. Checking frequency availability, Kilo 7 Hotel November. Okay, so we should be good. Let's start calling some CQs and see where they come from. I'm not going to just call CQDX. I'm just going to call CQ. Let's see where those answers come from. CQ. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November. Calling CQ. CQ. 40 meters on Ham Radio Live on YouTube. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening. Okay, now we're getting a little bit. You can hear a little bit coming back from us just above. Let's turn down 1 kilohertz away just to protect them, okay? Sorry about bumping that. We'll retune, even though it's only, just a small amount. I get it. But I'd rather be safe than sorry, okay? Checking frequency availability. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Wow, what a difference that made. Jeez. Hopefully it doesn't continue. Apologize for that. we'll retune one more time. I'd like to make sure maybe that there's not something going on here within the radio when you tune it, that you don't get that garbled noise. I mean, it just doesn't typically happen anymore, but that time it did. Hold on. CQ, this is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, any station, anywhere. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ on 40 meters, live on YouTube and listening. Sorry about that. Somehow, the mic exciter got turned on. Seriously, I just bumped something and it turned it on. That's why you had the noise. We'll try again. Let's see where the responses come from. Hopefully there will be this morning. CQ, this is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, 40 meters from the state of Oregon. This is Kilowatt 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, any station, anywhere from YouTube's Ham Radio Live. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ and listening. Should be from the southeast or from the east or along the north-south Grayline. Anywhere where it's sunrise right now should work really well. We'll see what happens. CQ, Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, live on Ham Radio Live. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ on 40 and listening. Not sure why we do that. Look at my equipment like, why? Why are you doing this again? Okay. CQ, this is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, this is Kilowatt 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ40, live on Ham Radio Live on YouTube. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ on 40 and listening. And you know, like I've told you a million times, ham radio is like fishing. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. But I like to fish. Try that tune. Last time we tuned it, we're good, but it was the mic exciter being turned on that caused the feedback. Again, not sure why it's doing it. Please believe me, I'm doing the best I can, but I'm not sure why we're getting it. CQ, Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, live on YouTube's Ham Radio Live. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ on 40 and listening.
Kilo 0, Oscar Lima Golf.
Kilo 0, Oscar Lima Golf. QSL?
QSL, my name is Tim, Tango India Mike. My base station is St. James, Minnesota, but at the moment I'm operating portable in the Black Hills of South Dakota.
Very nice, man. Very nice. Black Hills of South Dakota. Love that area. Been there many times. In fact, I served in a church in the Maple Grove area. So, yeah, very cool. Know both areas well. My name's Larry. It's Lima Alpha Romeo Yankee. You've got a great signal here into Oregon this morning. 59+5, and you've got pushing a 10 there, too. My QTH, Independence, Oregon, about 65 miles southwest of Portland. QSL?
QSL, and thank you for the report. You are 5'9" as well. Bands must be coming up a little bit today. Yesterday I was making contacts, but they were all good. 3 glad the band is a little longer this morning.
Yes, sir. I totally understand. We're doing a YouTube show now. I do a YouTube show and a video series really on stuff to try and help get ham radio people interested and get their license. We want to get them on the air. Let me ask you a quick question. What is it about ham radio that you really like? Would you mind sharing real quick?
Well, that's a good question. What is it about ham radio that I really like? The equipment side of it. I like putting together antennas. I like the VI side of ham radio. Building things. The gadget, if you will. That's what attracts me to
That's great. Love hearing that. That's fantastic. And by the way, I forgot to ask you on this. What rig are you using? I understand you're portable. What are you using right now?
I'm using a Yaesu ST450 Sandero right now, 100 watts, into a half wavelength 40-meter dipole antenna strung between two Black Hill pines here, and the Black Hill is about 30 feet off the ground over.
You see, that's called working with your brain. I love that. You just made something work and going on the air. That's cool. That's cool. Well, I'll tell you, I appreciate you getting back to me. I'll send a copy of this to your QRZ email so you have a copy of the show. That way you can see and hear your QSO. Appreciate you doing it. I will wait for your final Kilo Zero, Oscar Charlie, Germany. This is Kilo 7, Hotel November. All the best from the Northwest. You are a good man, sir. Take care and good luck in CQ worldwide.
Kilo Zero, City myself, K0 to So, yeah, good to make contact with you. Be well, and we'll be in touch in many different ways, and so, and I hope, today it's about 16 degrees, and there's snow in the forecast. It's just a little early for everybody here, so I pray that everybody here stays in good spirits and gets through all of these things that seem to be testing us right now. So with that, I'll let you go, Larry. K7, the Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 0 off City Remote, 73, Larry.
73 to you as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Nice words as well. Anyone else still on frequency? We are live on YouTube's Ham Radio Live. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Now, I've got to tell you something. That's cool to talk to someone that's working remote from the Black Hills of South Dakota. That's pretty cool. I got to tell you something else that's pretty cool. Look who joined me. That's Pops. That's my father-in-law right there. He got up. I told him I was going to work Grayline this morning, and I wanted to teach him a little about it. So he's along for the ride. Let's get back to the rig, see if we can make some more calls real quick while the sun is coming up here this morning. I'm going to keep turning down the audio when I speak because there's going to be too much distortion here, unfortunately. CQ, 40 meters. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, live on Ham Radio Live on YouTube. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ for you and listening. That was very loud. CQ, 40 meters. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ,
live on YouTube's Ham Radio Live. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ on 40 meters to any station, anywhere, and listening.
Trying to get you a little more of the band by turning down the digital noise reduction. Try again. Well, again, our goal for new hams is, if you see these lines right here that are bumping up and down and trailing down, right? Those lines represent people who are making calls right now, okay? You can see the lines that kind of trail down. We're trying to make one of those lines on someone else's radio. So I will talk a long time during my CQ call, usually about 40 seconds or so, to try and get a long enough line to attract attention so someone will tune there. Let's try again.
CQ, this is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ on 40 meters from the Pacific Northwest of Oregon. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. Live on Ham Radio Live on YouTube, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ on 40 and listening.
Now, most of the calls coming back, if we get more, will be usually east or southeast. That one was due east. That's not uncommon for Grayline. It'll be harder to make a call now out towards the Pacific. Try again.
CQ, this is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, 40 meters from the Pacific Northwest of Oregon. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, live on YouTube's Ham Radio Live. This is Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ and listening.
Romeo Echo Hotel.
I've got Kilo Echo 0, I'm sorry, then what after? Okay, Kilo Echo 0, Romeo Echo Hotel. QSL?
Getting pretty choppy. This is getting real choppy. Hold on.
Kilo Echo 0, Romeo Echo Hotel. My name is Larry. My QTH is Independence, Oregon. That is located about 65 miles southwest of Portland. And you're coming in, it's a lot of there is tons of QSB, a lot of fade right now. I'm using a Yaesu 101 MP. It's right now at 175 watts, and it's going out of a high gain AV680 high gain vertical antenna. QSL? QSL on that, Brent. Thank you very much. I'm going to let you go for a 73 here because we're losing it, unfortunately. A lot of QSB. I'm going to send a copy of the show to your email on QRZ. And I appreciate you being on the show. I truly do. Thank you. Thank you very much for contacting us from Kansas. Kilo Echo Zero, Romeo Echo Hotel, Kilo 7 Hotel November. I'll wait for your final. All the best for the Northwest. God bless you, man.
You know, I'm trying to notch. I'm trying everything under the sun to be able to get him back in. And it unfortunately just is not doing it. There's just a little bit too much noise there. So even bumped up the attenuation up to 12 dB, which typically will knock things down. But we're getting a lot of noise because we have a pump next door that's starting to cause some problems, I think. So let's go ahead. We'll try a few more. We'll see how we do. Again, I apologize for the audio when I transmit. That's why I'm turning down the microphone here or the gain here to the YouTube feed, because I don't want you to be inundated with distortion, okay? Just a moment.
Thank you very much again, Brett. That's great. Kilo Echo Zero, Romeo Echo Hotel, Kilo 7 Hotel November. Very much. I wish you the very best to you and your family in Kansas, okay? Is anyone else still on frequency? We're live on Ham Radio Live. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. CQ, Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, live on Ham Radio, live on YouTube. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, on 40 meters, live on Ham Radio Live, explaining Grayline Propagation. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening.
Actually, that noise is not the pump. That noise is just a noisy band. Truly. That's just a noisy band. We have noise right now, noise floor between S4 and S5. We'll try a couple more CQ calls.
CQ, this is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ, live on Ham Radio Live and listening.
Bump up the power to 200. Let's try again.
CQ, this is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, live on YouTube's Ham Radio Live. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, any station, anywhere. Live on Ham Radio, live on YouTube. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ and standing by.
The first call was to South Dakota. The second one was to Kansas. Let's see if we can get another couple. Hopefully we'll try a couple more times. I don't want to make it too long. Videos that go too long aren't good for anybody. So just a moment, we'll try again. It's like fishing. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't.
CQ, Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, 40 meters from the state of Oregon. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ. Live on Ham Radio, live on YouTube. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ and listening. Interesting. That was interesting. We're going to try something here. Let's try a quick little trick. Let's try it again. So I think we had just a little problem, and I'll explain it in a moment. It'll teach you maybe so. See if it works. CQ. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ. Live on Ham Radio, live on YouTube. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ. Any station, anywhere. From the Pacific Northwest of Oregon, live on YouTube. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, any station, anywhere. This is Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, any station, anywhere. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, any station, anywhere. From Oregon to any station. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ and standing by. Let me show you current Grayline. Okay, so I'm going to show you where we started the show at. So where we started the show, we were like this. You can see the map. Okay, you see how the map is right there. It's kind of creeping up. If you look on the left side near California, you see it creeping up, Baja California. All right. Now, the current Grayline map has progressed. It's moved a little bit more. Now there's the current one. See, all of California in the south is now in sunlight, and the Pacific Northwest is just starting to transition. So let's try a little bit more, and we'll see if we can make a couple more calls for everybody, okay? Thanks for watching this morning. CQ. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, 40 meters from the Pacific Northwest of Oregon and live on YouTube's Ham Radio Live. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ and listening. And keep in mind, too, there's a lot of people who are in conversations, not only here, but on other bands. And you just have to be lucky that someone sees your signal or hears it when they're tuning. We'll try two more before we close out, okay? CQ. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, 40 meters from the Pacific Northwest of Oregon, live on Ham Radio, live on YouTube. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening. Give one more. Do one more for the old college try, right? Remember, you ever heard that station? You ever heard that before, that expression? Dad, have you ever heard that expression, the old college try? Yeah, okay. Well, there you go. I'm not alone. Good. I'm afraid I was the only one. Here we go. Last call. CQ, 40 meters. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, from the Pacific Northwest of Oregon, live on Ham Radio Live, talking this morning about Grayline Propagation. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening.
We'll tell them it's the last call. Maybe that'll make a difference. We'll try once more. Now, you saw that line go across? That's a lightning strike somewhere within the antenna's ability to pick up a signal. So somewhere, lightning struck within its ability to receive. Last CQ call.
CQ, last call. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ. Live on YouTube, Ham Radio Live. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening.
Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna hunt and we're gonna peck just a skosh, just to see if we can make a couple of calls. See how we do with that. Okay. So we're gonna move over. I'm gonna get you a bigger waterfall. All right. We got a big signal right here. Big signal there. We'll tune on 7.136. We'll see how things go, and we'll see if we can just jump in to say hi. That's a strong signal. Another strong signal here. Interesting. We have another one that's down here, which is outside the band plan. It's an area that we cannot work because it's too low. This is a single sideband. Listen, we'll go over there real quick. Now, this is from another country. It could be in their country that it's legal to work at 7.095. However, in the United States, it is not legal to accept a call or make a call on this frequency. It's too low. It's below what we call the band plan, which starts at 7.125 on 40 meters. So you cannot respond to that one. I think this is a net that they have on the morning here at 7.156, but we'll see. Hang on one moment. We'll make one last try right here, and that'll be it.
So anyway, welcome back to AM Radio, Bruce, and we'll look for you another day. 7-3 to you. Go ahead, Myron, and 2GG.
Yeah, it's a net. That is what's called... That's called a ham radio net. And I don't like jumping in on those things because what you're doing essentially is you're jumping in to make a call for a YouTube show and you're like, hey, everybody, how you doing? Good to see you. And they're doing a net, not proper practice. Okay, so you can see it's 7:30 now. We've been on for an hour. Currently, if we jump on the Grayline map, let's take a look and see what it shows, okay? So we would be past sunrise now here in the Pacific Northwest, pretty darn close, actually. We're just about right at the point, which is called the terminator line, where it becomes sunrise. Let me show you what the current map looks like. Here's what the current map looks like right now. We're in the northwestern corner of the United States, and as you can tell, the Grayline map, as it moves from east to the west, right? So east, west, we get daylight as it rolls around the earth. Now you see more light in the south because we're already now in fall in the United States. In the southern hemisphere, During spring, the days are getting longer. So you're seeing a lot of light down there in Antarctica, right? But not so much when we get north. That's what happens. So that's what we're having right now. Just a little bit of some movement there. Now, great time also to move to different frequencies like 20 meters, maybe 17, just to see what's happening, because it does help. It truly does. You can learn a lot about propagation. Again, gray line typically works well along the terminator line. If you look at this map, the terminator line is that it's like if this is a little sharper, you would see a gray area between where it's light and where it's dark. That would show gray line, right? Well, your signals will typically propagate exceptionally well along that terminator line, okay? Not just there, but all the way around. So it can go all the way into, in this case, possibly the Middle East or parts of Europe. However, we're just not getting that kind of sunspots right now to be able to let us make those calls. Gray line is a very important time to learn how to work for ham radio operators because it allows you to make fantastic calls that are very, very long sometimes. But usually you will work east if it's before sunrise. After sunrise, you're going to work well to the west. The reason for that is because the ionospheric D layer has set up along the area where you live, but where the other station is, maybe say, in my case, it might be Japan. They're still in darkness. So the signal's able to get way up high and there's no D layer to mess around with it from there because it's dark. Okay? Hope you learned something a little bit about gray line. Got to meet my pops. There he is right there. That's Kilo November 6, India Ocean Papa. And we are so grateful he's here. Man, he leaves tomorrow, and I am so bummed about that. I'm on 2 hours of sleep. I didn't sleep well last night, and I wanted to get up to do gray line to show him what it was. He got up, and I'm grateful he did. And I hope you will remember the show. Couldn't think for a moment. Sorry. I hope you'll remember this show to help you to realize that right about sunset, if you're not an early riser, right about sunset, you can do the exact same thing. Thank you so much for watching Ham Radio Live. We do shows to try and help people get into ham radio, show them the real ham radio life. We don't do a lot of edited stuff. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just that I think it shows maybe the wrong picture of what it's like to be in ham radio. We don't just turn on a radio and all of a sudden we make call after call after call after call. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you don't normally just make all these calls. They take amount of time to do that. When you edit them together, it looks great. And you can see all kinds of calls just spliced together. And it could be over more than one day. But the fact is, when you do have a ham radio, it's like fishing. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. But it was fun to get in the boat. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, God bless you. Thanks for watching Ham Radio Live. See you soon for DX Worldwide as we talk about that and a whole bunch more. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful Friday. Bye-bye.